If you've played Fallout 4 for an extended period of time, you've probably come across Vertibirds, the flying vehicles used predominantly by the Brotherhood of Steel. And one thing that you've almost certainly noticed is that it seems like they always come crashing down directly on top of you. Even if you have nothing to do with taking them down, for example, some raiders shoot down some Brotherhood of Steel in a random encounter, the Vertibird seems to hone in on the player regardless of their location. And as you've experienced, this is extremely annoying. I recently lost a challenge run on the second to last mission because a crashing Vertibird tracked me down underwater and followed me along the river. Clearly, this makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So why does this actually happen? An aircraft consistently falling on your head, regardless of which direction you move or which direction it's heading, seems like something that would have to intentionally be scripted. There's been speculation, but the most plausible explanation is exactly that. It's scripted. But not for the reason you might expect. Here's why.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the...
Before Fallout 4's release in 2015, Bethesda was enjoying massive success from their critically acclaimed title, The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. Fallout 4 was actually built on the same creation engine. And since Skyrim predated Fallout 4 by almost exactly 4 years to the day, it's no surprise that many lines of code were reused from one game to the next. One of the central themes of Skyrim is that your character is the Dragonborn, someone with the body of a mortal, but the blood and soul of a dragon. Your character travels the land encountering dragons, and upon vanquishing them, absorbs their souls to add to the player's powers. So what exactly does this have to do with Fallout 4? Well, the dragons in Skyrim can fly around the sky and land where they want to. When the dragons are slain in mid-air, they will always come crashing down right next to the player. Sound familiar? This is done intentionally because the game wants you to be able to collect the dragon souls instead of it crashing off in the distance and potentially being lost. And this is what brings us back to our obnoxious vertibirds. The most reasonable and widely accepted explanation is that the vertibird was designed off of the original code used for the dragons in Skyrim. But unfortunately, the part of the code that causes them to land on the player character was never removed, which is why the vertibird seems to always fall on your head for no reason. While this hasn't been confirmed as far as I know, this explanation absolutely makes the most sense. It's unclear why this bit of code wasn't removed. It could have been too difficult, as in removing the code could have actually created more problems with the base code itself. Or it could have been copy-pasted out of laziness. I did some searching on Nexus to see if there were any fixes to this, but surprisingly I couldn't find any. So while it is possible that this was due to laziness, the lack of fixes available for it leads me to believe that it was more complicated than that. So what do you think? Do you think this theory is accurate? Was it a lazy copy-paste? Was it more complicated than simply removing a line of code? Can you dig into the code and find out for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see confirmation that vertibirds are in fact originally Skyrim dragons. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more great Fallout content. I'm Chris the Key, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the...
The key, the key, the key. Beard.